Well, and this is who we are going to see first, Madison Hubbell and Zachary Donohue. So we love the whole Tessa Scott, Papadakis Cizeron rivalry, but they're training partners too. And it's really been showing, working with Marie-France Dubray and Patrice Lauzon. And this was the team we told you about sitting in third at the 2017 Worlds, but he fell right near the end and dropped them to ninth. But that alone has boosted their confidence.
Well, because we have so many fewer elements than singles and pairs, when one element goes, it can be disastrous. But as you say, Maddie and Zach have used that disappointment to build momentum this year, having a very successful season so far.
So much speed across the ice on these twizzles, and they didn't skate into them. They just stepped.
As you can see from the technical tracker there, Kurt, you're absolutely right. Got a lot of plus GOEs on that twizzle sequence. Good strategy doing it at the beginning of the program. In the program at Worlds, the twizzles were almost at the end of the program.
When he fell?
Yes, so maybe that's a tactical decision this year. Get them done early and get them done well.
Tiny reach for each other there. Really do smolder, don't they?
They do.
Every time he walks out the door, I wonder if it's ever coming.
Dancers don't have any opportunity to access bonus marks by doing elements at different points in the program, so it really is all about placing your elements to get the maximum choreographic effect with the music, just like this step sequence.
That set really well into the lyrics. There's so much theater involved in this sport, and I'm going to make an interesting comment now. Zach's jacket is sitting on him so well, and I've worn many jackets while I've skated, but there's always a trouble with a jacket. Oh, he's wearing that one right on. I want that tailor.
Actually, there's a trick to that. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Got it?
Oh, a little misfire there on the lift, not quite getting into the second position. That'll be reflected in the level. Instead of getting the level 4, I think that's only going to be a level 3. They covered it really well, though. You'd have to really know what they were trying to do to see that it didn't quite work.
Madison Hubbell and Zachary Donohue of the United States at their third Grand Prix final. They qualified the last 2 seasons, 5th and 6th. So yet to get on the podium when they hit this part of the Grand Prix circuit.
Madison Hubbell, Zachary Donohue組の演技
Now, I'm in suspense because you said there was a trick when it comes to the jacket. I feel like you have to
She's
share
actually
that.
not going to tell you. She's definitely, she wasn't kidding.
I'm saving it. I'm saving it.
These two really bring the show to competition.
They do. They do. They're great showmen, both of them. And I think putting the Twizzles first was a marvelous strategy for them. Zach looked very disappointed at the end. I think he probably thinks perhaps that lift went south a little bit because it was his problem. But lifts are mostly timing between the two partners, and they make it look easy, but trust me, none of this is easy.
You know, when you have a 3-year-old in your arms and then they want down?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't hold that 3-year-old. So, it's like if the timing isn't perfect, then the weight of the girl becomes exponentially heavier. But I saw his feet, Chuck, like the blades didn't work right in that twizzle. I'm not sure what went wrong.
Yeah. Could have just been in the change
turn
of
of the
position,
lift,
just didn't quite go at the right time.
It's cold. Yeah.
Well, the last 3 years at U.S. Nationals, they have placed third. And we showed you earlier that board of the U.S. battle that's going on in the world of ice dance. But they have been improving, Hubbell and Donohue. These last few years, do not count them out.
And their total score is 187.
Well, why don't we show some back-to-back competition when it comes to the Americans?